I'm actually in my room, which is unusual. If you're watching this on YouTube later, please do make sure to subscribe, like the video. Also get in touch, let me know what you think. As you can see on my screen, I've got 18 trades left, which is really bad for round 8. It's kind of concerning. Hang on, I'm just gonna adjust that light. And why is that so bright? I'm not ready, I've been here for a while. Anyway. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of cash left. I've got 18 trades remaining, which is not great. I'm probably going to slow up a little bit, but there are some moves that I do want to make. My dog is here. I'll just, there he is. Hi, Oreo. Want to wave? No? No, you got better shit to do? Oh, okay, that's fine. He's already done his trades for the week, so he doesn't need to watch my crap. He's already good to go. I'll just run through the last round. Stewart had a good game. Short had a good game. What's funny is that Short scored more than Stewart and is ranked and his costs less than Stewart, yet Stewart's price went up and Short's went down, which makes total sense. Ridley, his return game wasn't great. I paid at his absolute peak. I brought him in the week that he got injured at his absolute peak, and he scored 31 and then 87. So that's been a bit of a disappointing recruit, but he will be a gun again. Hunter Clark played a good game. Cozzy, he's playing really well. I'm going to keep him in my back line. And Giath, he had a really shit game, but has been really good this year, so I'll keep him. Highmore and Jones didn't play. Jones, hopefully he's back in a couple of weeks from that injury. Highmore, rumours have it that he'll be playing this week. It's been a while. He's been on that elusive second game for way too much. That third game, I don't know where it is. And there's so many SuperCoach players that are just as frustrated as I am when it comes to Tom Highmore. But he did have 30 disposals in the VFL, so I have a feeling that he'll be back pretty soon. Well, it's more wishful thinking. Sam Walsh had an amazing game, 130. Again, he's been a fantastic recruit for me. Bont, 107, decent score. Oliver, I brought him in last week, 116, not regretting it. Merritt, 107, good. Boak didn't play, he was on my bench. I scored 2,075 points with Boak and Martin on my bench, and I scored a 0 due to Flynn not playing, and obviously Paul Hunter not playing too. So, I don't know about you, but I'm really happy with my last week's score, considering. But Boat comes back, which is good. He's going to score 100 points, hopefully. Brayshaw's back to some good form. Powell's been really good. At the start of the year, it was all Goulden and Warner and Campbell, but I'm going to be honest, Powell's probably my best young recruit for the year. He's averaging 77.9, and his last 3-4 games have been real good. Like, real good. Scott, yeah, he's been pretty good. I need to get rid of Goulden. He's next to go. Paddy Dowd, a stinker, but he did get knocked out, so I'll leave him alone. He didn't have a stinker, he just got knocked out. He's actually lost me money now. He's now at a lower price than what he started with. I just hope he gets back into the team and starts playing some good footy and at least makes me 50k, but it will be later on. I can't. I'm not going to trade him for a loss. He's not worth that much. Brockman, hopefully he gets back in the team. Grundy, can't complain. My captain scored 144. Made the right call there. Flynn didn't play, which is real frustrating. And I need to get a better ruckman. So I think today my trades are going to be around getting a better ruckman. Not a better ruckman. I'm going to keep Flynn because I still think there's a lot of cash there to be made. It's just that I don't believe I can't leave Flynn as my only ruckman, especially if Mummy is getting games ahead of him. And then Paul Hunter, he's just not playing. And especially with Ryder and Marshall back, Paul Hunter is just not going to get a game. He's just not. What I'm thinking of doing is only doing potentially one trade this week and just leaving it out and just waiting things out because I'm getting messages. I wonder who the messages are. Nope, we'll just leave that. Jack Zeeble, 102 points. He's been fantastic. I had him right from the start of the year, especially after his solid preseason. Zorko, 92, he's been up and down. Martin's back, thank God. Danaher, 109. He's been surprisingly much better than I was expecting. I was expecting him to be around 75, 85 points consistently. He's scored some pretty big scores this year, so I'm really happy with him. I brought in Atsu, and again, he's around about his average. He's going to go up. He's gone up in value for me, so I'm really happy about that. I'm going to keep him in the side. McCreary, he obviously, by the way, obviously teams haven't been selected. So this is everything that I do right now is subject to those players actually playing. If teams get selected and suddenly these players aren't playing or what I'm doing doesn't make any sense, I'm going to make changes. It's just that my stream, which by the way, if you're watching this, I do stream on Twitch. This is where it's going live, and then from there it goes to YouTube, which is probably where you're going to be watching this, like the video. Also, everything's down below. My blog about SuperCoach. I wrote something about Riley Thilthorpe earlier this week, for example, and that's all in the description below, so do check that out. McCreary, he's been pretty good, and I'm probably going to start him ahead of Rowe. Rowe's best is really good, but his worst is really shit. Okay, I'm sick of looking at Dr. Supercoach's posts mid-game just so I can see how my players are tracking, and Rose scored -14 at halftime. I just can't do that. He's too inconsistent. I'm not going to get rid of him. I'm going to keep him on the bench because he's playing every week, and he's a good emergency because he's going to score, but I just can't keep him on the field. He's not consistent. I'd rather these guys that are scoring consistently around 60 points than Rao that might score 70, but he might score 10. And it's just not, I don't know. I personally, I'm just going to leave him off at the moment. Waterman, he'll get back into the team eventually. So what trades am I going to make? I can see a couple of people are tuned in. Thanks. But this is a completely different time that I've streamed. I don't stream very much often anymore, which kind of sucks. I'm going to make... See, I did give it some thought, and I do really want to get rid of Golden, but I need a ruckman. So I don't know how. I have to do 2 trades. In order to get rid of Golden and recruit a ruckman, I'm going to have to get rid of Hunter. Unfortunately, Hunter is... I need that spare ruckman. I just need someone on the bench that's actually going to play good football. That's what I need. I need someone on the bench that's actually going to play good football. And at the moment, Paul Hunter's not playing, and I can't trust Flynn. Unless I trade Goulden, trade Flynn, and potentially then pick up someone like Tom Hickey, who's been fantastic this year. I wonder if I can do that. Let's see if that's an option. So let's go Goulden, sorry. Sydney have a player named Gould, and they have a player named Goulden. Very confusing. Gould is the guy that we screwed up last year, sorry. So I want to trade Goulden. Goulden? Yep. And I want to trade Flynn. Can I I can. I very much can recruit Hickey. That's interesting. That is interesting. Hey, Georgie. How you going, man? How have you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't heard from you in a while. I'm just going to say hi as well. Hi from Doncaster. Yeah, hi from Clyde. Good, bro. Hope you're well. Yeah, I've been good too. I've been good. Yeah, Russ is good. Sleeping, i.e. why I'm streaming. Got a bit of time at the moment. How's Michaela going? Saying, do I trade in Hickey? So if I get Hickey, who's somewhere, why have I done it in this fashion? This was stupid. So if I get in Hickey, that leaves me with a decent amount of cash to play with, actually. decent amount of cash to play with. That's good. Then I can recruit. I really should have taken my advice and got Joel Selwood at the start of the year. No, I didn't take my own advice, and I've regretted it. Every freaking round he scores above 500. I mean, by above 100, which is like every week, by the way. It's frustrating. Why didn't I take my own advice? I actually wrote something about it too. Yeah, she's well. That's good. That's good. Playing mini games. I have not been. Trent Cotchin's actually real cheap. That's good, but no, not good enough. Archie Perkins is in my price range. How's he been? I wonder. Probably the best option. He's an Essendon midfielder forward. So dual position. Ugh. 36, 50, 56, 50, 94. Nah, he's not. Nah, I think he's made his cash. I think that, by the way, did you hear that the Fortnite is getting a Naruto skin? That's going to be interesting. Bytel, I liked him last year. I had him all year last year. Granted, he made his debut and it was just cheap as piss, but like, he's scoring well. 74 round 1, 18 round 2. That's bad. But 89 in round 4 shows consistency. Then 58, that's the problem, and 91. He's actually playing some decent football and he's played 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's missed only one game this year, which is impressive. I don't know, for that value though, I don't think I can make the punt. He's just a little bit too pricey still. Manyard is cheap. There's not much around that price range. See, what I would like to do in theory is recruit. There's just not much. There's just not much around that price range. What I'll do is, let me see, is there anyone cheap? Lowest price. Let's go lowest price. And let's see what's going on. Lowest price. Poulter. I mean, decent first game, but he's only played for one game. I can't take another position like Tom Highmore, so I'm not gonna bother with a player that's only played one game. He could in theory just never play again. He needs to at least go up in value of some sort. Riley Collier-Dawkins. I really like Riley Collier-Dawkins. 76 points on his first game. Very happy with. He's most likely going to stay in the side even if both Dustin Martin and Kane Lambert play this week. But his longevity is poor. The chances are he's going to be dropped again. Richmond are a very strong side, and their midfield is quite strong. It's tough to say whether he might not even play this week. What's his note? I want to read what his note is. We waited a long time for him to debut. It was a good one with 14 touches and 71% at 71% with 11 contested to go with 5 tackles. If he can replicate this next week, he could be an option as a downgrade, but job security is our main concern. So basically the same issues that I'm having. He'll keep his spot in the side ahead of Ross, I reckon. Ross did not have a great game. Again, another one. Like Finley, McRae, he's gone up in value a little bit. He's staying in the team. Like as in Skyro, he only went up 11k, but his returns have not been good. 41, 37, 23. It's not enough for me to go, yeah, I'm picking him up. Charlie Lazaro has played a lot of football this year for North Melbourne. But he's only scored 3, 53, 33, 35, 29, 43. It's not enough to justify picking him up. I mean, had I picked him up at the start of the year, what price was he? At 117k, he was definitely worth it. Wow, bless you. Did I just bless myself? My God, I'm weird. It's late at night. Leave me alone. Zach Guthrie, Paddy Dow. Ugh, no. Patrick Naish though, 5. Nah. could go the Will Phillips. He's played a lot of games too. Sam Berry. Thing is, I feel like these guys have already gone up in value. And I'm not bringing Braden Campbell again. I just got rid of Braden Campbell. There's just not enough. There's not enough. Like, at least with Tom Hickey, if I go... Oh, did I just cancel everything? Of course I did. See, that's the thing. I would have to get rid of Flynn. Flynn and Goulden to get Hickey in, and I don't want to recruit anyone. That's my problem. I don't want to bring in another midfielder. I don't want to bring in a shit midfielder. I just don't. This is tough. I really should have thought about this before starting the stream. I could hold. Hey, Zalma redeemed, slap myself. Fuck it out. I haven't done this in a while. All right, here we go. For those watching this later on who are unfamiliar, on Twitch, if you use your points, you get to make me do things such as slap myself. Ready? Ow. Okay. How you going, by the way, Zalma? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I'm streaming for the first time in a little while as well. Just thought I'd try to edit my SuperCoach team. I have no idea what I'm doing. I get rid of him. I could make one trade this week. I could just get rid of Paul Hunter, who's gone up in value, and bring in Phil Thorpe. Tom Hickey is at a really good price though, still. He's not gettable. I could regret not bringing him in. Had last 2 days off from work. Oh, you're sick. You've had 2 days off from work. I mean, you're sick, which kind of sucks, but you've had 2 days off from work, which is like pretty good. I had Monday off too. I was sick as well. I will return. 2 seconds. I will return. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I already was disagreeing with my trades. Went in today thinking I was better, did my admin hours, and then I was like, nah, bad idea. Yeah, fair enough. I do that too. I had to work on I worked on some work on the Monday while I was sick and half asleep. And I thought, okay, I got to get this file in. So I worked on it, submitted it, and then I come back to work like Tuesday and worked out that it was trash. It was so bad that it was just embarrassing, and I really should have... It would have been better that I had not done the work than actually be sick and do the work. So I know how you feel. Tom Hickey, he's just so good this year. 123, 79, 112, 115, 87, and 110. He's only missed one game. I still think he's got room to grow. Man, I was weighing up between Tom Hickey and Stephen Martin, and I picked Stephen Martin, which was a genius decision earlier in the year. What do I do? He's the second best ruckman of the year, isn't he? Total point average. Fourth best ruckman of the year on average. I'm not picking Shane Mumford. Wonder if I could trade out Gould and trade out. So if I trade out Goulden, trade, and then I trade out, Paul Hunter, right? Trade in average. Trade in Tom Hickey, wherever you are. Oh, I've got cash. I could do this. And I can leave Flynn on my bench. This is great. This is great. This is really good. Or, wait. Or, I don't get rid of Paul Hunter. And I get Phil Thorpe in my forward line like I wanted. And then next week, get rid of Paul Hunter and move Phil Thorpe into the ruck. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a genius. So get rid of Gould. Trade Goulden. Then, which forward do I get rid of? As I said, I got Rowe. Rowe's playing. I could get rid of Rowe. That would give me a lot of cash. A lot of cash. Maybe get rid of Waterman. Do I get rid of Waterman? I brought Waterman in though. Do I really want to get rid of Waterman? He's not playing at the moment. Well, James Rowe is playing. It's either Rowe or Waterman. Oh. You can see you're both still there. How you guys going? I got Oreo outside. He's disagreed with all my trades, so he's left. He's just completely stormed out. He's just mad that his team's not doing very well. He doesn't have opposable thumbs, so he can't work the buttons well. It's his own fault. So I either get rid of Waterman, who, I don't know, he's gone up a little bit in cash. Oh, could I even do that with... Oh, I don't think I can. I think I have to get rid of James Rowe. Yeah, I'll get rid of Rowe. Trade in. We're going to go average. Trade in. And we're going to trade in Hickey. Where are you, Tom Hickey? Here, Hickey. Where's Hickey? He's not that low. No way he's that low. I've obviously missed him. Am I missing something? Am I just not seeing him? Have I just gone past him like twice? Where's Tom Hickey? Ugh, where are you? Alright, I'm just going to go around 7 points. I know he scored well, so he's got to be... Wow, Zach Jones scored 159 last week. That's really good. I think Tom Hickey was around 110, wasn't he? Right. Am I not seeing him? Where is he? Ah! Of course. I can't bring in Tom Hickey because I'm trading out a midfielder and a forward. Genius, Peter. Absolute genius. Can't do that. Why didn't you guys tell me that I'm being stupid? Oh my god. What I'm doing doesn't make any sense. Unless I keep Goulden. The only way this would work is if I get rid of Paul Hunter and keep Goulden. Get rid of Rowe. Or get rid of Flynn. Rowe's playing. You know? Ah, this is so... Like, what do I do? What do I do? It's so frustrating. So many options. I can also just do nothing this week. I could just sit there and just do nothing. Sometimes doing nothing works. Maybe I should get rid of Paul Hunter. And just get rid of Paul Hunter, get Phil Thorpe, and just leave it at that. I do want Tom Hickey, but I can get Tom Hickey later on in the year, maybe. He's going to go up in value. That's the frustrating thing. Why am I doing that? He's going up in value. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in thus far. A few people are watching. This is way better than doing my stream at 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning is fucked. No one is watching in Australia at 6 in the morning because people are sleeping, except for me. Alright, I reckon we trade out Paul Hunter and we get in Phil Thorpe. Played round 7. He was scored in the 50s, so he's about, there he is. Let's complete the trade. Let's just do it. Screw it. Look at that. We've done something. We've made a trade. It's happened. I've done it. Now if Flynn doesn't play, Phil Thorpe was good with 10 touches, of which 9 were contested. However, he didn't hit the scoreboard this week. He would be a risk to bring in. Shit. And I've taken that risk. He had a record-breaking game in his debut. He had an amazing game in his debut, and then he comes in and he has a stinker. He's not a consistent player. I do want to have him in the team. I just don't know where to put him. I don't want him as a forward. I want him as a ruck. He's expensive. That's another thing. He's expensive. I could just reshape the entire ruck. Potentially. Let's say keep Goulden. Now I'm lost. Let's undo that. Reverse changes. I know, right? I'm reversing changes. Like immediately after making them. Alright, let's try to trade out him. Alright? Traded. Gone. Now, trade out Hunter. Nah, I'm not going to have enough. Trade. No! Oh, I did it. Okay. So, 131. It's just not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Then, I don't know who scored shit. Campbell. I can't even afford Campbell. I was putting Nick Bryan, but then there's a chance that he could just not play ever again, and I'm stuck in the same position. Potentially have a team that looks like this. Let's just complete the trade and just see. So what I'm thinking of doing is I get rid of Flynn. And I end up with Tom Hickey and Nick Bryan. Tom Hickey has been a very consistent scorer this year. And he's at a bargain price at the moment. He is at a bargain price. He is at a bargain price. This is a tough day. This is a tough day. I'll go one more week with that. How much more can Hickey's value go up? It's going to go up a lot. It's going to go to 500. It's It's going to go to 500. This might be the last week that he is affordable. Which is annoying. Unless I sacrifice a quality ruckman for the most of the year until the end of the year, hope these players' values go up, slowly trade them out, and then just go bang, one big ruckman. That could be the way to go. I think I might do that. I'm just going to reverse the trades. I'm not sold on any of these other players. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade out Paul Hunter. And I'm going to get Thilthorpe. And I think that's it. I think that's what I'm doing. Fuck you, SuperCoach. I'm taking the trade. Complete the trade. Firm. This way I have a player that is scoring on my bench. If Flynn does not play, both Flynn and Thilthorpe will go up in value. Obviously, I want to get Martin on the field, so let's substitute Rowe for Martin. I want to get Boak on the field, substitute Boak for Goulden. Let's not have Dow as emergency. Let's have Goulden as emergency. I think I might keep Goulden. I'll make a decision on that a little later on. Who are they playing, I wonder? Game day, AFL matches. We've got Sydney playing against Melbourne. So they're probably not going to have a good game against Melbourne. Adelaide are playing Port. Adelaide are probably not going to have a very good game either. He gets to play though. Oops. He gets to play though. So it makes you wonder if I've actually made the right trade with Thilthorpe. Obviously, if Thilthorpe doesn't play, I might just do. If Thilthorpe doesn't play, I might just put Tom Hickey in the team. There isn't much when it comes to, like I'll show you. There isn't much when it comes to ruckman. All the ruckmen are pretty shit. That are outside. If I go lowest price, I'll show you some of the decent ruckmen. Like Josh Treacy, he's played 3 games and they have been horrible. Has not lived up to the hype of pre-season. Then we have Nick Bryan. He's only played 1 game. Yeah, it's a decent score for a ruckman, but he's only played 1 game. So we don't know if he's going to play any more football. Jordan Sweet only played 1 game as well. Paul Hunter, the player that I had and got stuck with, he played 3 games. He went up in value, just not very much. Fullertron, he'll probably play more games, but he's in and out of the side. Tom Campbell, he's all right, but I feel like he's already gone up in value. He's already around 193,000. Thilthorpe, 202,000. He was pick 2. That's why he was so good when it comes to his price. I mean, so expensive when it comes to his price. Hopefully he does all right. Meek's too expensive now. Nathan Vardy. Look, Nathan Vardy is a premiership player. He's a premiership player. Okay? He could actually be someone to have on your bench. How many games has he played? He's played 5 games this year. He's actually decreased in value. He was basically, oh my God, he was at 208,000. That's really bad. Scored 34, 27, 28, 66, 54. I still can't believe Nathan Vardy has won a grand final for Sydney, for West Coast, and Nick Naitanui has not. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, there's just not much when it comes to other ruckmen. So I think Rory Lobb. We know that he's going to get consistent game. 44, 68, 75. He's actually getting better and better and better. He might be a player that I go for later on. He's decreasing in value, so he might be someone that I go for later on. Callum Sinclair is not at a great time this year. It's just 109 and 67. I mean, it's not bad, but yeah, he's fairly cheap. Ruckman will go down in value. I will recruit a dominant Ruckman later on. I haven't made a decision. If Thilthorpe doesn't play, it might be best. I'm gonna weigh it up. I'm only making one trade this week. I made a decision. I'm not making two. I'm just gonna stick with Goulden. I think he'll bounce back, be around the 350 mark. I'm either gonna trade Flynn for Hickey. If Mumford plays again this week, Flynn's out. That's it. If Flynn does not play and Mumford plays this week, Flynn is out. I've had enough. And then I end up getting Hickey. If that doesn't happen and Flynn plays and Thilthorpe play, then I'm sticking with Thilthorpe as the person I'm bringing in. But as I said, if these things change, depending on selection, I'm going to make some changes too. But I only want to do one trade this week. It's round 8, and I've only got 17 trades to go. And I know that there's a few triple trades coming up around the buys. The triple trades are where it's at. 2020 gave us a lot of triple trades throughout the AFL season, and that was an enormous advantage. I was able to do so much with the triple trades. It was fantastic. Saving my trades for that moment is probably best. I'm thinking I might not even do a trade next week, potentially, and just really wait for the buy rounds. I think that there's enough youth in the team to grow in value. Another reason why I want to have Thilthorpe and Flynn, I think both of those players have a lot of room to grow when it comes to their prices. Don't get me wrong, I still think that Hickey potentially could go up another 50k, 50 to 70k, maybe even 80k in value. It's just that I don't know if I want to make that. I don't know if I want to make that plunge yet. As I said, end of the week, it's either going to be Flynn for Hickey or Hunter for Thilthorpe. At the moment, I'm going to leave it Hunter for Thilthorpe, but I could make a change. Now, I reckon, as I said, thanks guys for watching, by the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment what you think as well. I'm going to see if anyone I know is streaming, and I might do a raid. Let me see. I don't, but I'll raid Mitch Robinson. Why not? It's appropriate. We'll raid an AFL player. Raid channel Mitch Robinson. He's playing. What's he playing? He's playing Call of Duty Warzone. Let's raid him. I'm gonna bring him. I'm not bringing him in. Actually, how is Mitch Robinson doing? Before I raid him, how is Mitch Robinson doing? Let's see. Mitch Robinson. He's fairly cheap. Brisbane midfielder. He's played all 7 games. Started at 418k. He's now at 366. He's dropped off in cash. 53.48. Not that great. 79.80. Yeah, they're not bad games. 64. And 73 and 64. Yeah, he hasn't been playing great. Hopefully he's doing better while he plays Warzone though. Let's find out. And I raid Mitch Robinson while having Mitch Robinson on my screen. So thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you next week for my round 9 trades, which might be nothing. We'll see how we go. Starting trade soon. Getting ready. And the trade right now. Let's see if I wonder if he'll say thank you for the raid. I don't think he has. I don't think he can see it. I wonder if he can see it. I wonder if I unraid and then re-raid. I want to know. I'm going to unhost him. Let's try it again. I don't think it worked. I'm going to do this again. Starting. 4 or 5 people are here. Raid. And there we go. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you next time.